Do you remember when we were younger and we used to talk on the phone all the time? We used to stay at grandma's house and be with our cousins, and we used to play games like Jacks or Cards or Trouble, Candyland, those type of things. You remember how we used to just go outside and play, engage in conversation with the neighbors, and the people that's in our complex with us, ride our bikes, and just have that social engagement with our friends. Those were the times. It was really fun. We enjoyed communicating with them. We enjoyed seeing them and talking to them without a distraction. We couldn't wait for school to end to go outside with our friends. And when the street lights came on, it was time to go. But we so desperately wanted to stay out because we loved hanging out with our friends and engaging in conversations with them. Sadly, times have changed. This one thing has caused this generation to change. This phone. This phone has caused conversations to be killed. Jill Sudi said that in an article, she covered an interview with a author named Sherry Turkle. In the article, Sherry Turkle stated that 89% of humans, of Americans, engage in social interaction took out a phone. 82% said it deteriorated the conversation they were in. So as you can see, phones have changed the way we conversate with people. They've changed the way that we actually talk. They have decreased communication skills. The University of People stated that smartphones have hurt live interactions because people are constantly on them. They also stated that now, because people are constantly texting or constantly being on their phone, scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on social media, that it also created a problem. Now people have incorrect spelling and grammar because a lot of people are using like slang or they're abbreviating stuff. BFF, for example. So here we are. We have smartphones and conversations. So on this is a diagram that I created, and it shows how smartphones cause distraction. It shows that smartphones reduce attention. And then on the other side, it tells us how conversations were benefiting. It builds face-to-face communication. It benefits us with active listening. It deepens our relationships through meaningful conversations. So as you can see, on conversation side, it is more positive, whereas smartphones, it's mostly negative things to say. So now we know what the problem is. What is the solution? What if we turn off our phones at a certain time of the day? We're at work, half the day, and now it's time for us to be at home with our kids. Maybe we can just take out the time to turn off our phone and eat dinner with our family and our friends. Play with our kids without a distraction. That's a solution. Don't bring your phone or your tablet to bed. Put it in another room. If you need an alarm, get an alarm clock like we did in the older days. That's another solution. Or you can just limit your time on your phone or on social media. This will help tremendously. It will help because now you're able to communicate with the people around you. You're able to know who they are, and they're able to find out who you are as a person and not rely on knowing who you are through social media or texting you to figure out what you want for dinner instead of just simply asking, even though you're in the next room. So we know what the problem is. We can use these solutions to help each other because phones are getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, and we have to put a stop to it. So I encourage you today to help us and help this next generation by using these solutions because this problem has to stop. Rajiv said that the blind man longs to appreciate the world that he cannot see, while the sighted man stares at his phone. Thank you for listening.